So I just wanted to touch base on an experience that happened to me recently with an eBay seller, and what went on when I tried to return a product. So I had purchased a Dell Venue 8 Pro from a seller from eBay called cellularstream, and they're a pretty big seller. They had pretty good feedback, so I didn't hesitate to purchase this used tablet. I figured, they have a 30-day return window. If anything goes wrong, I trusted that they would do the right thing and help me out. Unfortunately, that just was not the case. What happened was I purchased this Dell tablet, and it worked all right for a couple days. It was incredibly slow, however. And then it went into sleep mode. I thought that it had maybe the battery was dead, so I plugged it in. I charged it for a good 4 or 5 hours, kept trying to turn it on. It just would not turn on. So I thought, this is a faulty product. I looked up some procedures, and it looked like the only way to get it out of the sleep mode, which turns out to be a fairly common problem for those tablets, would be to remove the battery and do a hard reset. Well, I didn't want to crack open the case and remove the battery, because why should I have had to have done that, And so I opt to return to the seller, because they say they have a guarantee, 30-day money back, etc., etc., everything that all the sellers always say they have. And so I didn't hesitate to go ahead and return this tablet. So I ship it out in the mail in the exact same condition that it's was sent to me, except for my Microsoft account was still on it because I couldn't get the tablet to wake up from sleep mode. I had told the seller this in the email that I wrote. I said, I can't get it to wake up from sleep mode, etc., etc. They authorized the return, and I returned it. I packed it well. They sent a picture of it when it was received, and then the seller actually only tried to refund me half of what I paid for it. They tried to refund me $25 of the $50 I paid for the tablet because I left my Microsoft account on there. And I offered the password to it. I said, here's the PIN, go ahead and take it off. Just give me the full refund. No worries. They refused. So I don't understand what else they would want. The tablet was in the exact same condition that they sent it to me, except for that. Having that PIN, they could factory reset it, no problem. But they refused. So I had to have eBay step in, and I did get my full refund. But I just want to, put this out there for everybody who's considering buying from cellularstream. I'll put a link down in the description. Just avoid them. They have some weird, bad business practices. I mean, I can see it if I refuse to give the login information or anything like that, but, I was pretty upfront. I said in the return email, hey, this is asleep, maybe they should have asked me some questions or something to determine, the nature, but they didn't. I mean, I've sold on eBay before plenty. I've had returns. I've had returns where I've gotten scammed. I had an Alienware Alpha computer that I sent out to a guy in Florida, and he gutted it, told me that it was broken in shipping. I said, oh, all right, it happened, send it back to me. Computer was gutted. I lost about $350 in that sale.